Hey guys, I'm trying out some new content for this channel, so let me know if you like this. Today I'm messing with 6 different ways to transition from one section of a song to another. Right now I'm working on a demo, and one of the things I always test and explore are transitions, because I think transitions are insanely important to the flow of a song. And honestly, when I work with clients, that's the number one problem I see in their tracks. So I figured I'd just make this video to show you guys how I approach this. To me, a great transition really glues the sections of a song together and makes it feel like a complete idea. And a bad one, it just instantly kills the momentum of the song. So yeah, I'm working on this demo right now. Let's get into the DAW and see what it sounds like. Okay, so let's see what we have in the DAW here. So we have a blast beat section, which is in 3/4, and a section 2, I guess, which is in 4/4. And let's have a listen to how the transition flows right now. So nothing fancy, just straight into the next riff. So yeah, it's an aggressive riff. Right now there's nothing happening in the transition. It works pretty well, to be honest, but I feel like it can be improved. So let's squeeze every little drop out of there that we can get. And let's see how this impacts the music, because you don't always need a transition, in my opinion. It can work like this. I mean, why not? But yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so first up we have a snare fill. I mean, a drum fill, always a good idea. I just went with a snare fill, and let's see how this impacts the transition and the feel of the song. Let's go. I mean, how can you not like this? It's a classic move, just a drum fill. It always fits. It signals a change to the listener, keeps the energy high. I think it makes the shift more intentional in this riff. Still keeps it aggressive, and yeah, it sounds good to me. So next up is also just changing the drums in this transition. I just took some drums of the next part and put them at the last 2 bars of the blast beat part. So we have the hi-hats, we have the kick and snare pattern, and then some kind of fill to lead it into the transition. Let's see how this works. That's nice. It smooths it out. Yeah, makes the flow feel natural without killing the momentum of the song, and just hints the listener that the next part is coming with the hi-hats here. So what I did for this transition was add an extra measure, a 2/4 measure right here in front of the next riff, with a fill leading into it. Let's see how this sounds. I love this. This is one of my favorite ways to transition in a song, because it acts like a tiny breathing space and just makes the next riff feel even heavier and land harder. It slightly pauses the momentum, but I think it really sells the time signature change here. And if we would even change this BPM just a couple BPM faster to have to feel a little bit more rushed, like this. Yeah, in my opinion, that's great. I like this one. Transition number 4, we have the filtered guitar riff. And I know what you're thinking, we've all used this one, but let's just see what it does to a riff. Let's try it out because it's used for a reason. So let's go. Hell yeah, I still think it's cool. It creates this kind of pullback moment, introducing the riff, making it a little bit more dramatic. I like it. Don't use it on every song though, but. Transition 5, we use foreshadowing, which is a very powerful technique because you get to introduce a listener to the next part and they get used to it before they even know it. So what I did here is I took the last part of the second riff, just copied it in here, and which made me able to make this last part of the blast riff into 4/4, so people can adjust to the time signature as well. Let's have a listen. So this way the listener subconsciously adjusts to the new time signature before this riff even hits. So it makes the change feel way smoother in my opinion. I think this, so far, this is probably my favorite. Next with the extra measure, definitely. And the last transition idea, I got risers and FX. So I dropped in a couple risers like bass riser, China, a couple drops, and let's see how this impacts the sound of the song. So obviously the most cinematic option. It sounds huge to hype up the drop. It can get a bit tiring if you use it all the way throughout a song, in my experience. It can also make your song feel less raw because it's such a cinematic feel to it, such a modern feel. All right, so out of all the 6 transitions, I think the foreshadowing and adding an extra measure works best for this particular song in this situation. But yeah, let me know which one you think fits best. And also, share me some ways that you like to transition your song, because I'm always up to expand my toolkit. Also, real quick guys, if you want me to record a video giving feedback on one of your own riffs or demos, send it over and I'll tell you exactly what your riff says, where it fits in a real track and what to build around it. These are insights from a black metal producer who helps artists finish songs. Hit the link in the description and send me your demo.